Well. Last week, I shared with the world my biggest secret, the struggle that I've been experiencing for the past 2 years with my business. And it got 8 views. 8 people saw it, which is 5 times as many as actually knew the situation beforehand. Welcome to my 1 year long digital diary. I'm doing this all so that in June 2027, I can look back and actually see how far I've come and how my life can change once I made a decision to be extremely delusional, effective immediately. Because at the end of the day, the only limit there is the one that you set for yourself. And I decided there would be no more limits on my journey route. Well, at least that was last week. We are in week 2. My life is busy and I can't complain. It is not as profitable as I would like it to be. And as always, I'm struggling to find focus. I took a nap yesterday and I rarely take naps. It felt good though. But it also means that I slept through tasks on my to-do list. And it's a never-ending list. Naturally, because I did record video for week 1, it was crossed off my to-do list. Hence, my brain marked the task as completed, created no further urgency to create the second, the third, and so on videos. So here I am, improvising. I feel like I've been improvising my entire life, which I think you can relate to. I'm sure, just like me, you're doing something in your life that none of the people in your bloodline actually ever did. Let me know which one you're doing. And while you scribble your little comment, I'll go first. I'm not married. I shunned the majority of my relatives early in life and have been living abroad for the majority of my adult life all by myself. I've been single for a while. So I assume you already guessed that if I go back where I came from, I will be not having any mental stability. Hence this series, hence me looking for more work so I can sustain my life in London. And it's not easy. I'm always doing things on my own. Before I go into 15 years of being single, let's go back to improvising life. I really wish I had more relaxed environment to sit down and write my thoughts in a comprehensive manner with more depth to them, but I also lack the time in a day to relax, and my brain rarely allows me to do that. So here I am. On the brighter side, I've actually completed a lot in the past 7 days, so I thought we'll go through that. 1, I changed my website domain from Fashion Scientist to my name, Aya Leash, and even got myself a fancy, those like info@aya.leash.com emails, because I do have a suspicion that all of my emails that I was sending from my work Gmail account were successfully ending up in spam folder. And it also occurred to me that I need to pivot to build personal brand with more intention. 2, I stumbled across a creator on TikTok who is actually giving a great advice for creatives on how to improve their portfolio and resume. And it's funny because, in all fairness and respect to them, they did not say anything that I wasn't aware of. In fact, I've been given similar advice to my clients on strategy, on how to present themselves better. However, I suck when it comes to applying the same strategies to myself, something I'm working on daily. 3, I finished an Excel for my taxes. I still need to do all the filling in on the government proxy website, but thanks to my financial advisor, I did not have to do it on my own. 4, I had my first photo shoot with a celebrity level person. They might not call themselves that, but I'm stating facts here. It was fun and I learned a thing or two from it for sure. I cannot wait to share the results. I did go through all the pictures that we did at midnight yesterday and it was gorgeous. 5, although I always say I have trouble focusing, I actually had multiple days in the past 7 days where I'm like locked in. I want to say 4.5 days out of the 7, like really packed days back to back with a limited timing, and I completed them. And once I have those days, the satisfaction just brings me a lot of joy. Of course, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. There are also things that went to shit. Number 1, content is behind. It doesn't take me much work, but once I start to procrastinate, there is no stopping to it. Even this video right now, I did record it yesterday. I didn't like how it went, so here I am re-recording it. And yesterday I did have a thought to push it back a little bit. 2, PR for the shoot. Unfortunately, the sizing of the majority of the items that I got from the PR for the artist were just too small, which happens sometimes. There's a human part of the job, and I hold nothing against the person or the company. But for me, I like the structure. I'm a type A friend, I guess. And my little OCD, people call it OCD, I call it product management. Okay. It just has to make sure that everything is okay, which means it is very important for me to pivot and pivot fast, which meant that I had to adjust my schedule to add additional shopping and find time to do the returns. 3. I had few rejections for my book. I also had 2 offers, but let me tell you why it all went to shit. As a newly unpublished author, I'm looking for a traditional agency that will take care of me. I had 2 offers that basically were asking me to invest up to £3,000 to publish my own book with the agency, where there are things like KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing, when you basically go online on Amazon, insert your book into a template and sell it on demand. The only thing you need to do is promote, and it all requires zero investment. Also, none of those offers actually included any mention of working with editors or proofreaders. They did state a few compliments and a little bit feedback on my book, which I appreciate. And overall, the contracts were it looked very personalized, but they clearly did not read my inquiry because I'm not publishing under my name, yet the offers included me being in bookstores, signing copies, and on TV. But we keep going. I actually like this type of format. Actually, it's a lot that have happened in the past 7 days. And obviously there is way more work has been done besides that. As the time goes by, let's see how my life can change in 52 weeks if I apply my extreme delusion, effective immediately. This is week 2 out of 52. Procrastination is a bitch. If you watched till the end, thank you. See you in week 3. It was Aya. Bye.